Hello, my name is Rachel and this is my channel, The Girl with the Pilates Mat. Welcome to class today. We're going to be doing a 30-minute Pilates strength training workout. So we're going to mix between some standing work and some mat work today. So if you're ready, shall we begin? All right, I'm going to go sideways, but you're basically going to be standing in this position, so feet directly under your hips. All right, we're going to think about the back of the body first. So I want you to pull the tummy muscles in. Let's have that nice control here at the front. All right, shoulders down, and then we're going to sit back, reaching the arms forward. Go as low as you're comfortable going. You're going to come up, press the arms back, and think of that activation in the bottom, okay? So we're going to inhale down, exhale, press back. Down and back, down and back, down and back. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Now press those arms back. Keep your tummy pulling in. Inhaling, lifting up onto the toes. Exhale to lower. Lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Very good. Now coming onto your left leg, weight in the left leg, we're going to bring the right knee like so. You're going to bend both knees and bring your arms here. Okay, now think again about the abdominals. Never forget, our strength comes from our core first. So keeping your back still, you're going to lift this leg up. Tap it down. Lift and down. Lift and down. Lift and down. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Now keep the knee up. Now let's straighten the left leg. Slowly pull up. Think of pulling up through the back of the leg and really working on those bottom muscles, and bend down. Pulling up. 2. And take it down. Pulling up. 3. And take it down. Pull it up. 4. Whoopsie daisy. And take it down. Last one, pulling up. Take it down and change legs. As you can see, it's not easy for me either. All right, so let's get back into our position. Ribs in, abdominals in. All right, lifting the knee up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now hold it there with that knee in the air. Really focus. We're straightening the leg. Pulling up through that right leg and bend. Up and bend. Up and bend. Up and bend. One more. Up and bend, and place the foot down. Well done. Give those legs a little shake out. Coming into a wide V position now. Feet are turned out to wherever feels okay for you. You want to feel that when you bend your knees, they can go over those toes. All right, and we're going to bend, reaching the arms up. As we straighten, we're going to pull down like a bicep curl. So you're going to reach and pull, reach and pull, reach and pull, reach and pull. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Now come down, reach the arms up And take the hands, interlace the fingers, hands behind the head, open those elbows, sinking down as far as you can, and you're going to hold it there. Now, going to take a breath in, we're going to exhale, turning to your right. Inhale back to center. Exhale left, and back to center. Right, and center. Left, and center. Last two. And center. And center. And then come all the way up. Well done. Come to the end of your mat. Let's have those feet back to hip width apart. Arms down by your side. Take a breath in. Breathe out. Let's take the chin to the chest. Bend the knees. Pull your abdominals in. And bring yourself down so you can put your hands on your mat. And now we're going to walk our hands forward. So we're walking it out. We're going to let the knees come down. We're going to do one press up, triceps. So coming down, press up, deep breath in, exhale, lift those knees back up, and then lift the hips to the ceiling and walk your hands back. Bend your knees, take a deep breath in, and exhale, unroll the spine. Okay, this time we're going to do it 2 press ups. Deep breath in, and exhale, chin to the chest. Rolling down. Good, walk those hands forward. You can keep the knees up and do your press up this way, or you can take the knees down. Here we go. 1, 2, deep breath in, exhale, lift those knees, then lift those hips and walk the hands back to the feet. Take a deep breath in, bend those knees, exhale, coming up. Last time, 3 press ups. Inhale, exhale, chin to the chest, rounding, coming down. Hands on your mat, walk it out. Walk those hands forward to a nice long line. Very good. Knees down or up, whatever you want. 3 press ups. Here we go. For 1, for 2, for 3. Lift those knees. Good. You're going to hold it here. Taking a deep breath in and then exhaling, bringing your left foot in, or left knee in and right knee in. So we're in our kneeling position. We're going to tuck the toes under. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, just float the knees off the floor. Okay, little cat stretch here. All right, so we're holding our body weight. This is where the strength training comes in. Take a deep breath in, exhale, draw the tummy muscles in, tuck the tailbone under, and try and do your cat stretch there. If that's too much, you can, of course, put your knees down. Inhale, exhale, coming back. Try and do 2 more. Exhale, tucking under. Knees just hovering off the floor. And inhale back. One more time. Exhale, tucking under. And inhale back. Gently down with those knees. Cross your feet. Sit back over them. Well done. And coming forward on your mat. Hands underneath those thighs. Shoulders back and down. Good. Now take a deep breath in. Exhale. Let's draw the abdominals in. Rounding the spine. Coming back. See if you can get back onto your waistband. Release the hands. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Can you come up without the hands? Drawing the abdominals in. Going all the way forward. Little stretch. Reset. And leave the arms there. Now take a deep breath in. Exhale, coming back onto your waistband. Put your hands under your thighs, deep breath in. Exhale, pull the abdominals in, using your hands to assist. Coming up, and then lifting up through the spine. Deep breath in. Exhale, leave the hands where they are for now. Coming back. Good, now release the arms. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, coming forward. And lifting up, last time. Arms here if you can. Exhale, coming back. Good. Hands underneath, inhale. And exhale, coming forward and lifting up. Well done. And then from there, bring your feet and knees together, drawing the abdominals in. So we're making that C curve with the spine. Lift the legs up one at a time. Take a breath in. And then as you exhale, holding onto those legs, we're coming down towards the mat. Well done. Bring yourself down. Bring your hands down, your feet down. Getting ready for a little pelvic curl. So take a breath in, and then you're going to exhale, tilting the pelvis and peeling up. Emphasizing nice stretch through the quads. Ribs stay down. So again, this is body weight. We're working on the glutes again. Inhale. Exhale, rounding through the spine and coming back down. So we're adding that nice Pilates work for the spine. Inhale. Exhale to tilt. Press into the feet. Let's activate the back of the body, lifting up. Inhale. Exhale slowly, coming down through the spine. So we're really trying to get that spine moving, healthy spine, healthy body. Exhale to tilt. Good, lifting up. Inhale to hold. And exhale to come back down. Last one, deep breath in. And exhale to tilt. Lifting up. Inhale. And exhale, slowly coming back down. Now you're going to leave your right foot on the floor and you're going to float your left leg up to a tabletop position, okay? We're going to try and do a pelvic curl with just the one leg. You're going to really feel this. All right, it's great for building strength. So take a deep breath in, exhale, same technique, you tilt back. Now press down into that right foot and try and peel up, pressing into the right heel, the right toes, lifting yourself up, trying not to let your ribs go. Take a deep breath in there and exhale slowly, coming back down. Let's do that again. Deep breath in, exhaling to tilt, pressing up. Inhale to hold and exhale, coming down through that spine. Good, one more deep breath in, exhaling to tilt. And lifting up. Inhale to hold. And exhale. Coming all the way down. Let's take that left leg down and lift the right leg up. Here we go. We're going to do 3 on this side. So just reset everything. Take a deep breath in. Exhaling to tilt. Press up through that left foot. Pushing up. Inhale to hold. Exhale slowly, coming down through that spine and back. Again, deep breath in. Exhaling to tilt. And lifting up. Good. Inhale to hold. And exhale. as you come back down. One more deep breath in. Exhale to tilt. Peeling up. Push, push, push. Good. Inhale. And exhale slowly. Coming down. Well done. And from there, bring the other leg up to tabletop and then extend both legs, hands behind the legs, and just flex the feet. We're just going to stretch those legs out, those hamstrings. Wiggle your toes. That's it, good. Now bend the knees, bring your knees into your chest, little circles out for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Well done, back to tabletop position. Hands back under the thighs. Now we're going to lift our head. We're going to press our thighs away. So that leverage is going to bring you up to sitting, but don't put your feet down because we're working on strength. So we're doing our teaser prep. This is Pilates exercise. Take a breath in. Exhale, start to move away from your knees, keeping your knees where they are. Just coming down onto your waistband, so you're not all the way down now. Deep breath in. Now exhale, coming up, pressing away with those legs. Good. Lifting up, and at the end of the movement, try and draw your shoulders down. Lift your eye line so you're looking straight ahead. Good. Deep breath in. Exhale slowly, coming down. Good. Inhale. Exhale, coming up, and deep breath in. Exhale as you come down. Inhale, and exhale as you come up. Now if you can, take your arms out to the side, palms up, tap the right toe down and up, down and up, down and up. One more, down and up. The left leg down and up, down and up, down and up. Last one, and down and up. Right leg down, left leg down. And let's come into our nice seated position for a lovely stretch now. So you've got your feet flexed, you've got your knees soft. You're going to be sitting up nice and tall, drawing those abdominals in, arms out to the side, palms facing forward. Let's rotate to our right, bring that left arm across, and this is the saw. We're going to go forward, aiming towards the outside of that right foot. Head down towards the knee, keeping your left sit bone on the floor. Then you're going to lift up and bring yourself back to the center. Let's go the other way. Rotate. Going to the outside of that left foot. Reach, reach, reach. Find that lovely stretch where you need it. And coming up and center. So we're going to rotate and come forward and lift up. And center. We're going to rotate and come forward. Lift up and center. Last two. Rotate and forward. And lift and center and rotate and forward and lift and center. Well done. Placing the arms down. Now I want you to bring your legs together. Okay, and then we're going to have toes pointed slightly, and the arms are going to walk back, but you're going to point your fingers outwards. Okay, so out to the side. So you're going to feel quite a deep shoulder stretch. Again, think about drawing in here, bringing those ribs in, bringing the core in. All right, shoulders down. You'll feel your shoulder blades squeezing together. You're going to exhale and try and lift up. So press into your heels, lift up, press into your hands, lift up. Good. Inhale, you're going to lower, but you're not going to let your full body weight go onto the mat. So you literally just barely touch the mat, like you're kissing the mat, and then you're going to go back up. Lower down, little kiss of the mat, and back up. Lower down, and back up. Let's try and do 2 more. Lower, and lift. Last one, lower, and lift, and bring yourself down. Flex the feet, bring your arms forward. If you need to, just give yourself a little release, and then separate the feet once again. We're going to do the spine stretch. So this is your lovely stretchy point where you get to relax again. All right, so you're going to have your hands on your legs. Take a breath in, exhale, chin to the chest. Pull the abs in and up, like you're trying to round over a ball as you slide those hands forward, sliding down, reaching towards your feet. If you get to your feet, you can take hold of your feet. Give yourself that nice stretch. Take a breath in, breathe out, and slowly come back up. Again, deep breath in, chin to the chest, exhale, coming down, hands going down, reaching forward. Inhale, and exhale slowly, coming back up. Last one, deep breath in, and exhale. Inhale. And exhale, coming up. Well done. Let's come onto our side. You're going to be on your elbow. Okay, so just checking in. Let's do the alignment check. So we want this elbow directly under that shoulder. We're going to have the feet out. Okay, both feet out, elongated, top leg is over, and your foot is slightly angled. It's just to help you there. All right, arm on your side. Now think about being completely on your side, so really working here on the waistline. Deep breath in, lifting up. And then you're going to exhale, go over. Try and lift your hips a little higher. Inhale, and exhale to lower down. Deep breath in. Exhale over. Try and lift a little higher as the arm goes over, and then back. And lower down. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale over. Up. And lower down. Last one. Inhale. Exhale over. And up. And lower down. Coming around straight onto the other side. So reset the body. Take your time to get your alignment correct. Okay, and think about not rolling forward with that pelvis or back. Completely on your side. Here we go. Inhale, lift. Exhale, over. Inhale, up. And lower down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, over. Inhale, up. And lower down. 2 more. Lift. And over. And up. And lower down. And lift. And over. And up. And lower down. Well done. Roll onto your front. Let's have our elbows bent, our feet slightly apart, our shoulders relaxed, our neck relaxed. Just turn your head right and left, just to release any tension if there is any there. And then here we go, back extension. So we're going to inhale, bringing ourselves up onto our elbows. Exhale, pushing up as far as your back is happy to go. Keep the abdominals in. You want to feel like if you're all the way up, your hip bones are off the mat. Then going through the triceps, elbows down first, and then body. Again, inhale, up onto the elbows. Exhale, going through the tricep, press up, lifting up. And then take a deep breath in. Exhale slowly, coming back down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, pressing up. Inhale, hold. Exhale, lowering down. And inhale, lift. Exhale, up. Inhale, hold. And exhale, lowering down. From there, reach your arms back. Bring your feet together. And I want you to inhale to lift. Exhale, reach your arms out to the side. Inhale, take the arms back. And exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, arms out to the side. Inhale, bring them back. And lower down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, open. Inhale, close the arms. And lower down. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, open. Inhale, back. And lower down. Well done. Hands under the shoulders. Push yourself up. Coming back into a kneeling position. Let's do a quick cat stretch. So taking a breath in, leave the knees down. You're going to exhale, tuck under. Enjoy that cat stretch. Stay there for a second and then just keep that rounded spine, but start to reach your hips, your bottom back towards your heels. Good. Take your elbows down. Now glide your body forward until your head is level with your thumbs and push up. Tuck under. Take the hips, the bottom back to the heels. Elbows down. Gliding forward. Pressing up. One more time. Tuck under. Hold that tuck as you go back. Elbows down. Coming forward. Pressing up. Now think of drawing the tummy muscles in. Press the mat away. Reach your right leg back. Reach your left back. And then from here, we're going to slide the right knee in and back. In and back. In and back. In, now the left, going in, and 2, and 3, and 4. Now we're going to alternate going in with the right, and the left, and right, and left, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Well done, drop the knees. Give me 1 press up, lower. Push up, give me 2 press ups. Push up, give me 3. Push up, take a deep breath in. Exhale, draw the abs in, lift the knees. Now lift the hips to the ceiling. Feet slightly apart. Give yourself a little stretch. We are nearly done. So just stretch it out now. Lower those heels, stretch through the back of the legs. That's it, good. And then walk your hands back to your feet. Bend your knees, let your arms relax, your head, your neck, turning your head right and left. Well done. Take a deep breath in. And exhale slowly, coming up through that spine. Well done. And here we go. Take a deep breath in, lift the arms up. Exhale, big stretch out. Inhale up. Exhale, stretching out. And last time, inhale up. and exhale, stretching out. And that is your session for today, everyone. Well done. Thank you very, very much for joining me. So that was your Pilates strength training. So I just wanted to show you how you really can build strength with no equipment at all. All right, so do press the like button. Don't forget to subscribe and come see me again soon. Take care and have a lovely day. Well done, everyone. I am still here as we are live. So this is me live talking to you. I hope you're okay. After that, I definitely feel quite out of breath from that work. I hope you enjoyed it. So any questions, comments, feedback, feel free to pop a note into the chat now. Because I'm going to look at the chat, say all my hellos to everyone. So just quickly before we move on Monday, I'm doing another strength training workout because, excuse me everybody, I wanted to show you all the different variety of exercises and workouts that you can get on my channel, because I know there's a lot of new people here because we're in January. So Monday we're going to be doing a strength training workout with weights, and I just want to show you what I will suggest. So I'm going to suggest these are 2 kilos each. That's about 4 pounds, 4.5 pounds. And then I've also got these lighter weights for upper body. These are 1 kilo, 2 pounds. Now you might want less or more, but the idea is you've got a variety. You've got some lighter weights and some heavier weights for the leg work. That will be on Monday, all right? So if you want to do some workouts, standing Pilates with weights, we'll do some standing. I might do a little bit on the floor. We'll just see how we go with time, but that's on Monday, okay? At the moment, I am just going to get as many different workouts out in January. Once we're through January, I will be bringing back the weekly playlist. But as you can imagine, January is a very busy time for us Pilates well-being people. It's when everyone rushes in and wants to suddenly get well, and we're just sort of inundated with emails and all kinds of requests. So I just want to put it all out there for you, and then we will do playlists in February. Right, so I'm going to go to the chat, see who's here. Special mention today to Yvonne Thorpe. Yvonne, thank you very much for your donation. Yvonne is always first in. Well done, Yvonne, and thank you. Second in today was Michelle Kobayashi. Hello, Michelle, who's over in Japan. She's in Yokohama in Japan. And for her, it's what, 7, it must be about 8 o'clock, maybe 8:30 actually, on Friday evening. So I hope you enjoyed the session, Michelle. It's really lovely to see your name. I remember you well during the lockdown, coming in and saying hi, so lovely to see you. And also really good to know that you love all the classes. So thank you very much for sharing that. It's much appreciated. I want to say good morning to Jeanette, who says, good morning to all the Rachelettes. I'm looking forward to today's class. What a wonderful community we are. All thanks to Rachel, Kerwin and Boo. Well, I couldn't agree more. You are we are a wonderful community of people. You just see we are all over the world. We are in Europe, we're in the States, we're in Japan. I know there's a lot of people who watch this in Australia and New Zealand, India, all over the world. And what do we all have in common? We all love our movement, and we are all kind, supportive, thoughtful, lovely, in my words, lovely people. And that's what I want this community to be. I want us to help lift each other up. Everyone has things going on in their life, and it's about learning how to use exercise and the support of this community to move through those things and to build more resilience, both mentally and physically. So it's very much what this channel's about, and I hope in future, as I get more people following me, and then can bring in some help apart from my gorgeous husband and my little dog. We will try and bring more styles of videos in that may not be exercise. There may be other things as well. That's sort of future plan, but I need to get to at least 1 million subscribers to get to the point where I've got the enough donations coming in that I can take on a little bit of extra help. So that's a little bit about my New Year goals. I'd love to have 1 million followers, subscribers by the end of the year. That would be amazing. But that's the plan. Good morning to Stephanie Langton. Hello, Stephanie. Lovely to see you, and morning to you. Hope you enjoyed the class. Hello to Martine de Kerpel, and hello to Carla La Bombard. Happy Friday to you all. Hello to Leslie Martin. Excuse me, I just got a cough again. It's so strange. It's really cold here in the UK. And what happens is, and I think it's because I am older now, when I move from a warm atmosphere into a cold atmosphere and then back into a warm atmosphere, as in from the house to the garden to the little studio that I'm in now, I always get a bit of a tickly cough, but there we are. Do excuse me. Leslie Martin says, just back from local class, starts marginally earlier now, but don't think I can do this until tomorrow. Well, yeah, I think that's fair enough, Leslie, because you've already done an hour of exercise, but it's lovely to save this for your Saturday morning. So well done, and lovely to see you. And thank you for your donation, Leslie, on Ko-fi. A little reminder, if you're new and you're watching, and there's about 100 of you watching at the moment, I have a Ko-fi page where I post lots of different things. I try and do a weekly post. Generally it goes on a Friday end of day, or sometime on a Friday. It's what I do when I finish here, generally. And in that post, I will put things that are exercise related, but they'll also be to do with well-being, nutrition, all that kind of stuff. And that's as a thank you to those people on Ko-fi. Ko-fi is my creator page, nothing to do with YouTube. It's where you can support me directly. And we have quite a lot of interaction going on that page as well now, with messages and stuff like that. So if that appeals to you, you want to be in that community as well, then please do check out my Ko-fi page. There's a link down in the description box, and there's also a link at the top of the chat as well. Okay, so Carlin Hawkgren saying hello, but she can't make it today because she is working. You have got trade show week. I know that's really hard on you, Carlin, so do look after yourself and take care. Maria Simon, hello to you. Lovely to see you here. Sally Lucas. Oh, Sally has a question, everybody. Let's see what Sally is asking. All right, I'm just going up on the chat. So Sally says, hi all. Since you have exercised all your life, Rachel, do you find it more difficult as you grow older and your body changes? You always make it look easy and smooth. Thank you for always sharing. What a lovely question. Well, first of all, Sally, thank you. I am delighted that I make it look easy and smooth. I think my answer would be, in terms of exercise getting more difficult, that is a really good question. I guess it definitely becomes more challenging. But what I found, Sally, is, well, there's two things. First of all, me personally, because I have exercised all my life, my body is very, my muscle memory is very good. So we talk a lot about muscle memory in dance particularly. So I was doing dance from a very young age, as you know. And so your body just kind of automatically kind of gets into the whole movement thing. Part of the discipline with dance and performance is that you have to make it look effortless. Effortless. That's right, that's the word. In other words, you could have a really bad hip or bad knee, but you've got to be smiling because you have to please your audience. And I grew up in performing on stage, so dance in theatre rather than screen. And so for that, you have to project, you have to have big facial expressions, you have to always be smiling, you have to give everyone a sense of ease. And that is something that I just do now. It's sort of automatic. And I suppose to some extent that has a real synergy with who I am, because I want you to be happy. I want to make you feel at ease. I want to show you that this is very enjoyable. I would say things are slightly more challenging as you get older, because you have to get to a sort of a mental place, Sally, where you are accepting that your body is older. You're not fighting it. And I can tell you honestly that I fought it for a long time. I think particularly in my 40s, when I knew I was going into perimenopause, I think I was fighting it, because let's face it, we women, what support do we get generally for anything? You know, I know things are changing now, which is great. Not changing quick enough for me, but things are changing and things are better than they were in my youth. But, you know, getting old used to be seen as somehow a failure for a woman, whereas actually getting old and staying healthy is very empowering, me personally. And I think I've reached a mental state where I am happy I'm here. I feel privileged that I'm here. I feel privileged to be growing old, because a lot of people don't get to do that. You know, I've even had somebody in my own family who has not got to do that. So I do really feel thankful for my life. And I think that really plays into the exercises. So for example, today was very difficult for me. I found that very challenging, but I love the fact that it's challenging. And I love the fact that even at this age of 60, I'm still giving it a go. And I think that's the important thing. It's sort of removing almost a mental block. It's feeling playful and curious. Oh, I wonder if my body can still do this. I wonder if I can do that. And if you can, and somehow it makes it easier, I think. But it also is an awareness that you might do an exercise and think, that one's a bit tricky for me. I think I'll just do a few less of those than I used to. Like I do find press-ups now quite hard on my wrists, particularly this one, because I do have arthritis in my wrists. But I still do it, and what I do is I just reduce the repetition, so I'm not going into an area where I have so much pain that I don't want to do it again. I just do it, and it's like now, it's a little bit sore, but I'm good. I'm all good with that. So a very long answer, but I hope that helped you, Sally. I think we're all, you know, I think all of us as we get older, we all have aches and pains. Of course, your body does change. There's no denying that. And I think it's accepting that is a big part of the drive for me to want to help everyone else who's, you know, in that position, whether you're, you know, 20 or 40 or 60 or 80 or anywhere in between. Your body is always changing, you know, and particularly as women, our bodies change so much. You know, when we're younger, it's going through, you know, it's starting with menstruation, and we all get into that monthly cycle. Then that cycle starts to change in life as you get towards the 40s. You know, your cycle starts to get a little bit uneven, and then eventually you have your menopause, and then after menopause, you know, the cycle isn't there, but there's lots of other things happening. So I think we have to really be kind to ourselves through that. Our bodies are constantly changing, and that's partly why I like to do so many different types of exercises and variety of workouts. They all have the same integrity. They all come from a place of using the breath, using the knowledge, learning more about what your body can do, what feels good to it. But the variety also helps, because you need that variety in your life because your body is changing. So there we go. Laurie Lakin, hello to you, Laurie. Oh, you've got a question about buying a cup of coffee. Hopefully, Laurie, you'll see the link. You can look down here in the description box, or you can go up to the live chat if you're still here. Kerwin, my husband, has posted a link to my Ko-fi page, And that's where you can buy me a cup of coffee, all right? Hello to Sarah Evelwitz, who says, a challenge, but I loved it, also out of breath. Well done, Sarah. Lovely to hear. Michelle Cooper says, hi, Rachel, from sunny but cold Spain. There was quite a lot of spine flexing in that workout, which I tried to avoid. Does flexing the spine include cat stretch? Yes, if you want to not be flexing. Does that mean you have an osteoporosis, osteopenia situation? I'm not sure, Michelle, let me know. But traditional Pilates contains a lot of spine flexion, which is fine unless you have osteoporosis, where they tend to ask you to avoid it. So flexing the spine, sorry, let me explain. Flexing the spine is the spine going in this direction. This is flexion. Extension is going this way. So a cat stretch, which is where you draw in and you round your spine, yes, that is also flexion. So if you can't do flexion for whatever reason, those are the movements that you avoid, okay? Hope that helps you, Michelle. Martin de Kerbel says, I love strength training this way. I found that back bending is easier to me than the C-curve. I did not go to the waistband, or maybe my tummy is in the way. Oh, thank you, Martin. I love the way you write, because I know English is not your first language, and I just think it's brilliant that you're able to explain yourself so well. I'm really glad you like that strength train today. I really think, you know, I want people to see you don't need anything to strengthen your body, particularly as a woman. What you need is that mental enthusiasm that you're going to do it. Yeah, because I think a lot of women avoid those exercises. And when I say those, I mean things like squats, things like press-ups. They don't like them. And that's because they're hard. I mean, they really are hard. They're hard for me too. But the benefit of your strength post doing those, the strength you build, it is amazing. Honestly, it really will change your body. And you know, the one key thing I want you to remember is that muscle mass starts to decrease from the age of 35, okay? And the only way to improve your muscle mass is to build muscles and to do strength training work. And that doesn't have to be with weights. It can be your own body weight. That's what we were doing today. So I really want to encourage you to make sure you keep these workouts going, because very, very important to maintain your strength. It's a big indicator of how you will progress in your later years. And, you know, ideally for us, our community, I want to still be doing this when I'm in my 80s, you know, and the only way I am going to be still doing it in my 80s is if I keep my strength training going. I keep doing these challenging exercises, all right? So do think about that, everyone. Jane Rose says, first live I've managed to do for a while, and I really enjoyed it. Thank you, Rachel. You're very welcome, Jane. Lovely to have you back live. Super duper. Hello to Jeanette, who says, thank you once again for giving us a wonderful challenge. I really appreciated the side stretch on my elbows. I do have wrist hand pain, particularly on my right hand. Yeah, I get that, Jeanette. So yeah, we did on the elbows today, because that's one way of really working the muscles on the side of the body. You know, when we're doing that side bend, it's harder, I think, much harder when you're on your elbows. It's harder on the abdominal oblique muscles here. So, you know, there's always a benefit as well. Sometimes people think, oh, they're modifying that because they can't do the full exercise. But actually, every modification in Pilates will change the emphasis of the movement. So there will always be a benefit as well. Thank you for your donation, Jane Saunders, much appreciated. Thank you also to Sandy McClure, very much appreciated, Sandy, your donation today. Hello to Delia Hart, it says, morning Rachel, thank you for a fabulous strength session. I really felt it in my upper body, especially the reverse pull with the legs long. Yeah, the reverse plank, it's a toughie. I'm looking forward to the class with weights on Monday. Super duper, well, we'll see you then, Delia. Stephanie Langton says, wow, that was a great class, thank you. Very pleased with today's achievement, and yes, I'm out of breath. It went by so quickly. Well done, Stephanie. Susan Mitchell says, thank you so much, Rachel. Enjoyed despite a struggle here and there. Love the strength training, though find it a little struggle despite regularly attempting. Convinced low testosterone is contributing. Yes, it could well be, Susan. Maybe get yourself tested. I know it's expensive to get those tests, but definitely worth doing. One thing to think about as well, Susan, and everyone else, because this made a difference for me when I saw a clinical nutritionist. Yes, there can be hormonal imbalances, and certainly that does happen post-menopause. But one of the things I know from all the women in my life of different ages, not one of them eats enough protein. Okay, protein is a major, major factor in building and maintaining muscle mass, and that you can do with food. You don't even need supplements. All right, so make sure if you're feeling that there is a weakness, or your muscle mass is depleting, or you can't seem to develop muscle, you need protein in every meal. All right, that's something that me and Kerwin do, very much so, since we're now both 60 or 60 plus, we have protein in every meal. So do look at how much protein you're having. There are lots of calculators online. I have a clinical nutritionist who's wonderful, actually, that I work with personally, who's helped me understand that. And I think my understanding was, if I've got this right, more or less 1.1 gram of protein to 1 pound of your body weight. I think that's a rough, very rough calculation, but it's quite a good way of helping understand whether you're getting enough. You know, so if you're someone that does eat breakfast and your breakfast is fruit, that's not enough protein. There's no protein. You've got to get your protein in. All right, so think more about other ways you can get it in, depending on what kind of food you eat. You know, if you're vegetarian, you need to look at getting that from beans and pulses. If you eat dairy, you can get that from eggs. You can get that from Greek yogurts. You can obviously meat and fish, all those things as well. But that will really make a difference. The other thing was quite interesting, whilst we're talking about it, Susan, that I do take as a supplement is creatine. Now, I am not an expert and I'm not a trained nutritionist, so I'm just telling you what I've learned from my own nutritionist. But creatine helps you with your muscle mass. It helps the absorption of proteins, I believe, to build the muscle. And I've been on that now for quite a while. And I've been consistent now for a few months, and I've definitely noticed a difference in my muscle tone. Obviously, along with all of that, you've got to do your exercise, but you know, you all do. So have a look at that. Do think about protein, and if you change nothing, just change your protein or try and increase your protein, because it's very likely you're not having enough, and that goes for all of us, me included, okay? Carrie Ward says, hi Rachel, great session. One leg bridge harder for me on one side than the other. I think years of golf to blame. If I repeat that exercise, will that strengthen the weaker side? Absolutely yes, Kerry. And it's wonderful. Everyone will have one side stronger than the other. And particularly for yourself, Kerry, because you're sporty, you're doing golf, you will definitely be stronger, you know, I would say substantially stronger on one side of the body to the other, whichever is your side that powers that ball down the, I don't even know what you call it. I was going to say track. It's not a track, is it? Down the golf course, the fairway. That's what I was trying to say. So yes, what you could think about doing if you wanted to is doubling up on the side that needs more strength. So, you know, if say it's your right side that is weaker, then do 2 sets on that side and 1 on the left, and you will gradually build them. But basically, when we're working, it's one of the good things about Pilates, it really does help you understand the asymmetry in the body, and we all have that. You know, we'll always have one side stronger than the other, but when we do the single work, the single leg work, what will happen is you'll see the difference, because you're not, the other side can't compensate. And what happens for most of us is that your stronger side will slightly take over and compensate for the weakness in the other side. So by doing those single leg work like we did at the beginning, it really will show you, and the single bridges we did on the mat, it will really help strengthen that other side. So yes, Kerry, that sounds like a good plan for you. Jane Saunders, you're very welcome. I'm really glad you enjoyed the class today. And Ali says, good morning, quite an energetic workout. Very strong for our body, especially for us who are aging. Thank you so much. You're very welcome. And really think about repeating this workout, everyone. It's a really, really simple, good one to do for just strength. Okay, so do bear that in mind. Who else have we got? Donna. Hello, Donna. Donna says, maintaining consistency is the challenge on some days. That's when I choose a restorative practice, and that's perfect, Donna. You're always good to do anything that keeps you moving, so well done. And remember, we need that ebb and flow. Just as our bodies are changing, our workout should change with them depending on how we feel that day. And that's why I try and give you all these different mixes of sessions. Helen Lees, you're very welcome. Thank you very much. Donna says, life itself is the challenge for us ladies. I recall Donna Fahy saying, allow your practice to change and align with your age. What a wonderful saying. Thank you, Donna, for sharing that. And exactly, it needs to change and align with your age. So very, very good. Michelle Cooper, thank you. Sorry, I've come back to you rather late. Herniated disc, yes, no flexing if you have a herniated disc. But what you can do, Michelle, is while people are doing, if you're still watching, if you've got a herniated disc, you can't do this, okay? But you can go the other way, and that's really nice because that will open up the space where you have the herniation. So while we're doing the cat stretch, you can do the cow, which is the sort of the yoga is cat-cow, isn't it? So this is cat, cow is the opposite way. So you can do the opposite way. Really good, really, really good. And back extension as well, Michelle. Very, very good for you. Similarly, goes in the other direction. Teresa Williams says, love this workout. Also, your discussion on getting older really resonated with me. I am the same age as you, so hearing you also struggle sometimes was very reassuring. Thank you. You are so welcome, Teresa. Susan Eisenbach, thank you very much, Susan, for your donation. Lovely to see you today. Donna says, Rachel, mental enthusiasm, whether that's to work out or restore. Exactly. Donna, thank you very much. Martine de Kerpel says, I started fitness 3 times a week at 30 and I will also love doing this at 80. Well, we'll all be here, won't we, in another 20 years. That's what I hope. Who knows what technology will be like then? I might be a hologram then. I mean, who knows? But I shall look forward to seeing how it happens. Donna's got a question. She says, Rachel, do you consider teaching as part of your own personal practice, or is it separate? No, I consider it part of my practice, Donna, because I'm having to do the exercises. I'm also having to think about demonstrating them to my best ability so that you watching can see what it is that you need to do. Also, for me, part of my practice is my breathing. I want to improve my breath work. So although I can't necessarily always do the Pilates breathing alongside you because I'm cueing you verbally, having to talk and exercise is quite a challenge in itself. As you will know, sometimes I get a bit out of puff, but you try talking all the time you're moving. It's a very good, for me, discipline for keeping a nice, bright, functioning mind as well. So yes, I definitely consider it as part of my practice, but I also, Donna, do my own practice where I'm not filming, not doing anything. I'm just on my own, doing my own practice. I also have colleagues that I'll go and visit here and there and do practice with as well. So there you go. Okay, we're getting down to the bottom of the chat. Michelle, you're very welcome. I hope that helped, that knowledge. Andrea Flint Horton says, love this session. Thank you. You're very, very welcome. Donna says, thanks for answering, Rachel. Have been meaning to ask for ages. And I agree. Brilliant. I'm really glad to hear that. Yeah, it's all part of it, isn't it? So fabulous stuff. All right, my lovely friends, that's it for Friday. So I will be back on Monday with a strength training workout using weights. So if you've got weights, do bring them along to the session. You want some light weights for your upper body, heavier weights for the lower body, but don't worry, if you have no weights, you will be able to do the whole session without weights as well. So I'm going to make sure I choreograph something that can be mixed with both. All right. Okay, I think that is all good. Stephanie says, your instruction is very clear, loving the advice you're giving to everyone, fellow 60-year-old. Thank you, Stephanie. I love my fellow 60-year-old. Thank you very much. And Terry says, don't forget to press the like button, everyone. Thank you, Terry. Much appreciated. So yes, do press that like button before you leave. And thank you for watching. I will see you all on Monday. Have a wonderful weekend. Take care, and I'll see you soon.